from Sober Bliss. Today I'd like to talk to you about sleep, and most importantly, how you can have a good night's sleep when you stop drinking. Improved sleep is one of the benefits that we expect when we finally do stop drinking. However, it's also one of the things that we have difficulty with, especially in the beginning. We find it really hard to fall asleep. And that's because we're used to going to sleep under the effects of alcohol. Certainly I used to use alcohol to help me sleep. I thought it was the only way to get to sleep. But in reality, alcohol just helped me to pass out. So when you try and go to sleep without the effects of alcohol, it can be difficult. The truth is though that alcohol is really, really bad for your sleep. And I'm not just talking about, when you go to bed after having a drink, you wake up in the middle of the night dehydrated. So then you have to get a drink, and then a few hours later you need to go to the loo, so you wake up again. And also the fact that you wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning and you're plagued by thoughts of guilt and shame and regret. All of these things will stop as soon as you stop drinking, but you will find that you might struggle to get to sleep. The thing with alcohol is that although it helps us fall asleep quite quickly, it affects the quality of our sleep. So it affects the stages of sleep where you're dreaming, deep sleep, which is essential for your general well-being, rejuvenation, mental and physical. So that's why after you've had a drink, no matter how long you stay in bed the next day, you will find yourself lacking focus, concentration, feeling, groggy and just not with it. So it's quality of sleep that's important, not the quantity. So how do we then ensure that we can have a good night's sleep when we stop drinking? Well, here are some top tips that I've discovered will help you. The first thing is try not to worry about it. If you expect that you might struggle to get to sleep in the early days, then it will become easier. The more you worry about it, the more you toss and turn and think, I can't get to sleep, I wish I could fall asleep, then the more active your mind will become and the more difficult you will find it to go to sleep. So in the beginning, please don't worry, you will get there, you will end up falling asleep naturally and easily and much more quickly. But don't worry in the beginning, just accept that it will happen, but you will get there. Top tip number 2 is to prepare your room for sleep. Try and make your bedroom a really nice place to be. If you can, get rid of any clutter, keep it tidy. Also remove any electronic devices from there. So, your laptop, if you're used to sitting in bed with your laptop, try and take that out of your bedroom. If you can, try and have your phone on charge in another room overnight. If you have to have your phone during the night in your bedroom, then make sure that it's set to silent or sleep mode so you're not woken up by any annoying notifications. Another good thing to do is to have a bedtime routine. When we were kids and when my children were little, it was really important to get them into a bedtime routine because that would prepare them physically and mentally for going to sleep. It's not a good idea to turn off the telly and then jump straight into bed because you're too wired, you're too awake, and you're not mentally or physically prepared for sleep. If you can, try and begin your bedtime routine about an hour before you go to bed. So turn the TV off, any other electronic devices, have a shower or a bath, make a nice relaxing drink, maybe go for a walk, read, have a tidy around the house, so you're not knowing that you're going to wake up the next day full to chaos and clutter. If you remove all of these things before you go to bed, then you'll be less likely to think about them. And it also helps you wind down and get ready for sleep. That brings me on to point number 4. If you can, take some time before going to sleep and read a book in bed. It's a proven fact that if you read it for about 20 minutes before going to sleep, then you will fall asleep much quicker. But I'm talking an actual physical book here, not reading on your laptop or your phone or any kind of e-reader. You need a real physical book to relax you and prepare you for sleep. And it is a great way of, chilling out and getting to feel sleepy, and it does help you. But try not to read anything too technical. So don't read, your car manual or something. Don't read anything where you have to think too much. A nice, easy book before bed is perfect. Another great thing to try and do before bed is to meditate. That might just mean sitting on your bed, eyes closed, and doing some deep breathing for a few minutes. There are also some lovely guided meditations out there. Insight Timer is really good. They've got thousands and thousands of meditations. And I especially like a Yoga Nidra meditation, which will put you in a deep state of relaxation and get you prepared for going to sleep. And the last tip really is to try and make bedtime something to look forward to. Make it special. If you can, wear nice pajamas, have nice clean laundered bed linen, make your bedroom smell nice. As I said, have a good book beside you in bed. Choose something nice and caffeine free to drink before bed. And try not to worry that you won't go to sleep. Try and think of it as something to look forward to and make it special. And also, it's a good thing to remember that if you do find yourself wide awake staring at the ceiling, just remember that you're sober, which is a huge step forward, and also you will wake up the next day hangover free, and that is something to celebrate. So please don't worry and just focus on the positives. You're in a good place, a safe place. And no matter how much sleep you do or you don't get, you will wake up feeling better than you did when you were drinking. I really hope that these tips will help you get a good night's sleep and fall asleep with much more ease than you did before. Let me know in the comments below if any of these worked for you, or if indeed you have your own advice on how to get to sleep successfully without drinking. If you want any more help and advice, then sign up to the Sober Bliss newsletter, and I'll put the link below in the comments. So thank you so much for watching, and here's to a great night's sleep, everyone. Bye for now.